Megyn Kelly has weighed in on Meghan Markle's failed plan.
We've got to talk about Meghan Markle.
I remember when she was born, big new addition to the family, and we just have a very young sister here.
For writing family off because it would seemingly justify and perhaps delay the revelation of all of the lies that she had told the royal family.
All right, buckle up, Buttercup, because Meghan Markle's carefully curated life is getting a hilarious and brutal royal takedown. And it's not about who wore what tiara. It's about a photo, a simple group shot from her university days, that has blown her entire narrative to pieces. This picture is the kind of bombshell that makes you question everything you thought you knew about the woman who married into the monarchy. We're talking about a total royal cover-up that has the internet losing its collective mind.
She's absolutely ruthless. There's nothing original here.
I hope you're having the best birthday you've ever had. Thank you for everything.
When she was younger,
Hi, Nanny. I got an English award.
100% a bully brat.
Whispers have it that her own timeline, the one the world has been sold for years, is a complete fiction, a Hollywood script with missing pages and rewritten scenes. The real question is, how many years did she really erase from her life story? It all started with a seemingly innocent photo from a Northwestern University salsa club event, a photo that has become the single most damning piece of evidence in this whole royal saga. At first glance, it looks like a bunch of smiling faces frozen in time, but upon closer inspection, it's a glitch in the matrix. The people in that picture, her classmates, were reportedly born in the early 1970s. That would make them in their early 50s today. And yet, there's Megyn, supposedly born in 1981, standing right in the middle, looking like she belonged. It's like showing up to a high school reunion when you're still in middle school and acting like you own the place.
That was her goal, #goal, to marry Prince Harry.
At the time, she wanted to be a dancer.
The timelines don't align, the math doesn't add up, and the excuses are non-existent. This photo is a smoking gun, evidence of a woman who tried to airbrush her past to fit a fabricated narrative. One suspicious picture could be brushed off as a fluke, but when the same bizarre age gap shows up again and again, that's no accident. Rumors say her entire past is littered with these timeline screw-ups that make her official birth year look like a joke. She's not the victim of a misunderstood timeline, she's the architect of it.
Meghan Markle's not an idiot.
I just made a little mark on my board and said, oh, there's another lie, click.
She has been chiseling away at her biography, shaving off years like an aging actress desperate to stay relevant. The problem is, Hollywood cover stories might slide under the radar, but royal records don't. When you marry into the monarchy, your receipts get examined, and her receipts are a disaster. We're talking about a trail of inconsistencies stacked so high they're about to collapse under their own weight.
Very clear idea of where she wanted her path to take her.
The official story says she was born on August the 4th, 1981, but the whispers have been around for years, suggesting a different truth. The most persistent rumor is that she was born in 1975. If she was born in 1975, then she's not 42, she's pushing 48. That completely wrecks the image she spent her career selling, the fresh-faced actress chasing a dream. Instead, we're looking at someone who's been carefully trimming her age, cropping out inconvenient years, and hoping no one notices.
It was planned from the beginning.
Rumors say these doubts about her birth year have been shadowing her for decades, long before she became a duchess. This wasn't some post-royal conspiracy. This was a problem she was carrying with her long before she ever met Harry. The rumors started in forums and gossip columns years ago. This changes everything. The age puzzle got 10 times messier when the chaos over Archie's birth certificate erupted. When Archie was born in 2019, the original document listed her full first and middle names, but just weeks later, the record was officially amended. Suddenly, her personal names vanished, replaced only with Her Royal Highness, the Duchess of Sussex.
Meghan Markle has nothing.
Someday Meghan's going to realize that she's obviously missing out.
I think when I was 30, if I thought about 50, I thought that is an awful long way away. And I don't really need to think about it. And then I blinked and I'm 50. That's crazy.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
People don't edit birth certificates. They're legal documents, not Instagram captions you can change to fit your aesthetic. But she managed to wipe her own name from her son's history. Why? It became proof of a larger habit. If she could alter her child's documents without blinking, What else has she altered about her own past? School records, alumni logs, even her supposed birth year? This wasn't a mistake, it was a choice, but what else has been hidden?
So before she met Harry, you had no doubt she was your sister?
My little sister, though, I said.
The drama over her paperwork is just the start. When it comes to her past, the photos tell a story, or rather, the absence of photos does. Most people have a messy trail of yearbook shots, college candidates, and awkward party pictures floating around online. Not her. Her images reportedly vanish and reappear on cue, like they've been yanked from circulation. It's not organic, it's curated, like a PR stunt disguised as nostalgia. Old school photos don't magically reemerge on a schedule, yet with her, they resurface in sudden waves, usually when public pressure is mounting.
August 4th, 40 years ago, Megyn was born, and she was born as a C-section, so she was put in my arm.
This feels less like a natural archive and more like a carefully managed operation. This controlled photo game makes her look staged and terrified of reality leaking out. The selective releases fuel suspicion that there's something she's desperate to hide. Every time she steps into a courtroom or drags her family into legal battles, the age rumors come storming back like vultures circling. Lawsuits have a nasty way of dragging old receipts into the light, and her life is stacked with unresolved contradictions just waiting to be weaponized.
This is Megan's first trip to the snow. Dad took her up to Big Bear.
Take her sister Samantha's defamation case. The moment it hit headlines, the whispers reignited. If she lies about her family, what else has she been lying about? Cue the age question. Cue the photos. Cue the endless speculation about missing years. She wasn't the polished duchess fighting for the truth. She was the unreliable sister with a tangled past. She invites this chaos, and her own actions ensure the rumors never die. In fact, they thrive. The moment she makes headlines, the internet digs, the timelines resurface, and the whispers about her real age grow louder.
Well, that's her first wedding in Jamaica. That's one of my favorite pictures. I'd like to have that experience with my granddaughter.
Once a rumor gets oxygen, it doesn't just survive, it evolves. She has become the perfect storm for this cycle. One outlet drops a headline, a blogger adds a source, an old photo resurfaces, and before you know it, speculation transforms into something that feels like fact. The gossip thrives in gaps, and she has created a blank canvas for it by consistently dodging questions, curating her past, and editing documents. People fill in the blanks with their own theories, and those theories spread like wildfire. Whether it's her age, her timelines, or her missing photos, once a rumor gets traction, it snowballs into a permanent stain. It's not about proof anymore, it's about perception, and her perception is toxic. She's the woman who always seems to have mysteries trailing behind her, a past that refuses to sit still. But what if all these rumors aren't just noise? What if this time they're actually true? Let's strip away the speculation and stare down the nightmare scenario. If she really is older than she claims, if those alternative birth years are accurate, then her official biography isn't just sloppy, it's a calculated lie. It means there are missing years deliberately carved out, erased from her public image like they never happened. If she allegedly chopped 4, 5, maybe even 6 years off her life, it changes everything. It rewrites her Hollywood backstory, turning her from a young up-and-comer to a woman struggling to break through well past the industry's cutoff age. It exposes her as someone who built a global brand at an age that may never have been real. It's a masterclass in deception, but she isn't just a Hollywood actress clinging to youth. She married into royalty, an institution obsessed with tradition and bloodlines. What if she not only fooled Hollywood casting directors, but she also fooled Buckingham Palace and the entire monarchy? What if this is her biggest acting job of all? What if the whole thing, the American princess narrative, was a performance from the very beginning, designed to hide a past that was far less glamorous than the one she sold to the world? It's the kind of thing that makes you want to go back and watch every interview, every documentary, every royal outing, and see if you can spot the tiny cracks in the facade. Because if she can get away with this, then what else has been a lie? And what if the public is only just beginning to uncover the full extent of this royal cover-up?